Okay, so good day, no? Ang topic natin ngayon ay differentiation ng trigonometric uh, functions uh, or the derivative. If I'm not mistaken, mayroon tayong anim na formula, no? So we have the trigonometric functions. Okay, dun sa mga na-discuss ko na before, pang 13 formula na ito, no? Na derivative of 14. Okay, so let's say the derivative of d over dx ng sine over u or sine x, for example, that is equivalent to cos sine x du over dx, no? Or cosine nyo na lang muna yan. Isine nyo ko muna yan. Is equivalent to cosine of u du over dx. Sabihin, kukunin mo yung u, yung derivative niya para makuha mo yung uh, normalizing factor or something like yung multiplier natin, no? Then the cosine of u is negative sine of u du over dx. And then number 16, we have the d over dx tangent of u is equivalent to secant squared of u du over dx. Then the derivative of d over dx again, but this time is cotangent of u. That is negative CSCU or cosecant squared of u du over dx. Number 18, d over dx secant of u is equivalent to secant of u tangent of u du over dx. And finally, we have sa trigonometric function na may d over dx CSCU is equivalent to negative CSCU cotangent of u du over dx. Yan yung basic formulas na dapat nating maintindihan. Pero i-recall lang natin, no? Ano ba sa triangle? Sa triangle, let's say in a right triangle, no? Ito naman 90 degrees dahil right triangle. Okay, mayroon ka ditong angle, for example, no? Itong angle data, ito, ang tawag dito yung is adjacent. No? Ito naman is the opposite. And then, z natin is simply the hypotenuse. This is the longest side of the triangle. Now, for the formula na alam natin, z squared, x squared, plus y squared. Therefore, z is equivalent to square root of x squared plus y squared. So, yan yung basically the formula. Alam naman natin, no? In a right Pythagorean theorem. Now, dito nabuo yung mga trigonometric functions. For example, recall lang naman to, no? Ang sine theta is simply the opposite of the angle divided by the hypotenuse. Kaya kung alam niyo yung salitang SOHCAHTOA na abbreviation, di ba? For the right triangle, no? Ito naman cosine is adjacent all over hypotenuse. Then the tangent is simply opposite over adjacent. Okay, basically, yan yung yung mga uh, ginagamit nating formula. Actually, pag divide mo yung sine over cosine, ang matitira na lang is opposite over adjacent. Kaya ang sine over cosine is tangent theta. No, tandaan niyo 'yan, no? While the cosecant theta naman is simply hypotenuse divided by the opposite. And the secant theta is the hypotenuse divided by the adjacent. And the cotangent theta is simply the adjacent all over the opposite. Okay, so ito yung pinaka-basic trigonometric identity sa dapat nating malaman, no? Kung matutunan, no? Kasi dito, malaki kinalaman, no? Malaki kinalaman niya, lalo kapag tayo nagdi-differentiate. Anyway, paki-screenshot, no? I will also make the screenshot of this, no? Para mabigyan kayo ng ano, ng, let's say, copy nito, no? Mamaya, i-forward ko na lang. Ayan. Okay, so, yun, no? Save lang natin. Download. Okay, so now, the next thing is to uh, magbigay ng example, no? Kasi we are pertaining to derivative, no? So now, I will give an example na kung saan we will be applying the derivative, no? Ito mga madadali lang muna. Kumbaga sa ano is, let's say, find the derivative of the following. Okay, find the derivative of the following. Let's say y is equivalent to x sine of x. Okay, ito guys, obviously, itong example to can be solved by the product rule. Pero ito, kumbaga sa ano, magkasamang algebraic, no? At trigonometric. Okay, ang product rule, this is the u, this is the v. u dv plus v du. So, xd, derivative of sine x, plus sine of x, the derivative of x. So, basically, ang lalabas dito, kapag kinuha ko yung x, kokopihin ko lang, derivative dito is cosine of x. Then plus sine x is 1. So therefore, ang magiging sagot natin dito, for the y prime or the derivative is x cosine of x plus sine of x. Ito na yung pinaka-answer natin for the derivative. Okay? So yun yung ano, kumbaga sa ano, uh, the solution, no? To find the derivative. Okay? So now, let's number 2, for example. Okay, let's say, for example, ito, madali lang na muna, no? Uh, let's say, if y is 3 sine of 2x, find its y prime. Ang y prime is the dy over dx. Now, if the dy over dx natin, alam naman natin, kapag ganyan, constant to, mag-delete nyo ka 2x. Derivative is 2 dx. Therefore, ang du over dx is 2. So therefore, ang y prime or the dy over dx is simply take the derivative of sine 2x, that is cosine 2x. Tapos meron kang 2 cosine of 2x. And that is the solution for that. Okay? Sige, sa dito tayo sa number 3. ito medyo, ano na, medyo ilalagyan natin ng ibang mga, let's say, mga ah, magkahalo. Halimbawa, find the y prime of ln of cos x. So, hinahanap ko, ano daw ang derivative ng ln of cos? So, if y is equivalent to ln of cos x, so most likely, alam naman natin, kapag naalala nyo yung d ln of u is equivalent to du over u. Kung naalala nyo yung logarithmic. Therefore, guys, no, kung kukunin ko yung dy over dx ito, usually, etong ln of cos x, no, kung titignan natin mabuti, guys, no, yung kanyang uh, what do you call this, the derivative, no, ng ating ln cos x, no, gagamitin natin tong formula to. Wherein, gagamit tayo ng du over u. So, magle-let u muna ako. Let u is cos x. Then, take the derivative, which is negative sine of x. By applying this is negative sine of x para sa du. And para sa u, ay itong cos x. Now, alam naman natin kapag kinuha yan, that is negative tangent of x. So, therefore, ang pinakasagot dyan, the y prime is equivalent to negative tan x. Ito na yung pinakasagot for the derivative. Okay? Nakakuha ba? Okay, so yan ay mga examples pa lang, no, ng ating, kumbaga sa ano, ah, parang ano pa, pahapyaw. Sige, so you can, ano, I can uh, screenshot it para bigyan kayo ng notes. Okay? So, popost ko to doon sa YouTube account din. Then, possible na mailagay ko doon yung mga pwedeng ilagay doon, no? Okay. So, next. Bigyan tayo ng example. Hanap out lang ako ng example ng derivative ng trigonometry na may application ng derivative of the trigonometric function. Okay, so wait lang ha. Okay. Okay. Hanap tayo ng ano na. Sige, pakikopya lang. So, tandaan nyo ang calculus, ah, kailangan talaga practice. Sabi nga, sa akin, method lang, technique. Pero, kapag hindi to nasundutan or hindi na, kumbaga, hindi kayo nag-solve, no? Makakalimutan din. Mm. Kaya if I were you guys, I will be uh, using my resources. May internet naman ngayon, di ba? You can use the internet to find problems. No? There are lots of problems na pwede niyong pagpraktisan. No? Try to solve, no, sa ngayon kaya walang pasok, di ba? Kung walang pasok, pag may mga ano, you can solve, you can try to solve. No? Lalo engineering, pag engineering kasi talaga, talagang ano yan, kinakailangan ng mathematical. Okay, so more example tayo. Sige. I think magandang example tong part na ito. Okay, so find the derivative. Wait lang ha. Okay. Okay, find the derivative of if y is equivalent to cosine of x. divided by 4x squared. Find y prime. Actually, ito guys, kapag ganyan, pwede kang gumamit ng ano dyan, ng, tawag dito, pwede kang gumamit ng, ah, quotient rule. No? Ito U, ito V. So we have the B du minus U dV all over V squared. So gagamitin natin yung solution na ito. So 4x squared, the derivative of cosine of x minus cosine of x, the derivative of 4x squared. Okay, divided by 4x squared na naka-square. Okay, so ngayon, ang gagawin natin, simply, I will just copy yung 4x squared. The derivative of cosine x is negative sine of x minus cosine of x. The derivative of 4x squared is simply, you will bring down 2 times 4, 8x. Then, divided by, ito, inaka-square yung 4x squared, so ibig sabihin, 16x raised to the 4. So, therefore, ang ating y prime, or dy over dx, ay magiging negative 4x squared sine of x minus 8 of x cosine of x divided by 16x raised to 4. Pwede nating i-simplify pa to kasi pwedeng, merong common eh. Pwedeng ilabas ko yung negative 4, for example, 4x. No? Dito, pag ilabas ko yung negative 4, magiging uh, 2x sine of x. No? Tapos ito, plus 2 cos x. So kasi yung pinaka-common dyan is 4, no? Or tama, 4 rather. Wait lang. Kung 4x to, sin x na lang pala to. Or x sin x na lang yan. Minus 2 cos x. And 2 cos x. Kasi kapag ano to, magiging negative 4x squared sin x, ito ay magiging negative 8x cos x. So basically, kapag ganyan, i-divide natin by 16x raised to 4, ito magka-cancel. Then ang matitira for the y prime is negative 4x sine of x plus 2 cos of x divided by pati to, no? Mawala na rin to. So magiging 4x cubed or dy over dx by simplification, we have negative sa labas x sine of x plus 2 cos of x divided by, so ito ay magiging 4x cubed. So yun na yung pinaka magiging answer natin for the dy over dx. Wait lang. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, this is the answer for this particular problem. Okay, so may katanungan, if ever, lagi na lang sa chat box para masagot natin yung katanungan. Okay, no? So isa pa, last example siguro. Then proceed tayo sa question and answer. Kailangan i-ano ko muna, screenshot. Okay. Save ko lang ito. Yan. Okay. So ngayon guys, no? Isa pa example, no? Wait lang ha. Puli lang ako. Yeah. Mm. Naman lobat ako. Wait lang. Kinuha yung charger ko lang. Okay, so isa pa example, no? Okay, ito guys, no? May mga pagkakataon na mahirap, kunwari, halimbawa, itong part na ito. Okay. Let's say this is the problem. No? Uh, if the y is equal to 1 square root of 1 plus cos x, find the derivative. Actually, kapag ganyan, hindi mo basta-basta masasolve yan without determining its identity. Kaya babalik tayo doon sa identity natin. Ano ba yung mga identities natin pagdating sa trigonometry? Kung na-recall nyo, meron tayong mga half angle identity. Di ba? May mga double angle identity. Na yun yung gagamitin natin pagdating sa pagsosolve ng ating mga equation. So this is a function of half angle. So let me recall ang half angle natin. Ang half angle identity. Let's say sine x over 2. Yan ay equivalent to the square root of 1 minus cos x. Kung di ako nagkakamali, ito yung kanyang value. Now, kapag naman the cosine of x over 2, yan ay square root of 1 plus cosine of x over 2. Yan ay mga identity. Ito si tangent, ito ay square root of, kung di ako nagkakamali, ay hindi, ano yan, 1 minus sine a yata, or sine a. That is, ano yan 1 minus sine of a all over sine of a. O pwede rin, kapag sinimplify natin, ito yung lalabas. So take note of this, no? Kasi minsan, yan palang equivalent yan, hindi mo ma-differentiate. Yan pala ay tangent. No? Okay. So ngayon, ito pwede rin na ano na maging halimbawa ito. The CSCA minus 1. Pwede rin na yan equivalent to tangent x over 2. Okay? Pero yan yung mga kailangan natin malaman pagdating sa half angle. So bakit tayo bumalik? Kasi doon sa problem, may equivalent to. Okay? May equivalent yung ano. So ngayon, dahil yan ay ano, yan ay 1 plus cos x ang kailangan natin. No? So ibig sabihin, eto, guys, may half angle identity ito. Pwede ko masabi na ang cosine of x over 2 is equivalent to the 1 plus cos x over 2. Or pwedeng magkaganito siya, no? 1 plus cos x all over square root of 2. Pwede mong iba to doon sa kabila. Kaya square root of 2 cosine of x over 2 is equivalent to square root of 1 plus cos x. Now, instead of differentiating this, I will try to differentiate this. Mas madali. Tama ba? So, mag-let u na lang ako dito. Let u x over 2. The derivative is 1 half dx. Kaya ang magiging du over dx natin dito, no, is 1 half. Kaya, mangyari, dahil ang derivative naman ng cosine of x is negative sine of x. So using that formula, so meron kang negative 1/2 square root of 2 sine of x over 2. Ito kasi yung u. So ito na yung lalabas natin. Ang dy over dx natin is negative square root of 2 over 2, the sine of x over 2. And that is an example using the solutions. Okay? Sige. So, ngayon, may i-introduce akong ano, no? Calculator technique. Later, anin ko lang. Stop ko lang itong aking, ano, for the second session.